Hello my beautiful motherfuckers, it's me, Shaz. Welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, you're probably a fan of Final Fantasy, but if you're not, I'm confused, but let me explain. This video is about a species in the Final Fantasy franchise, called Vieras. Vieras are a bunny-like humanoid species in the Final Fantasy universe, but more specifically, in the Ivalice universe. For example, Fran from Final Fantasy XII. And I love this species, so I thought I'd show you guys how to draw yourself as a Viera from Final Fantasy XII, or Final Fantasy in general. But let's just jump right into the video, let's start with how the Viera specifically look, and the rules and regulation. For colors, Vieras usually have dark skin and white to gray hair. They always tend to have that, so I would recommend giving your character darker, at least like a little bit darker than your own skin tone, and white or gray hair, no matter what hair you actually have, because Vieras do have that hair all the time from what I've seen. They obviously have the huge bunny ears, which is kind of their signature thing. They all are very feminine, kind of like the ideal, with quotations, female body that people tend to like. The curviness and everything is kind of like their body type. Since they are predominantly female, I would, and if you're a guy, I would recommend drawing yourself as a gender bent version of yourself instead, because that'd be a way better job. For weapons and such, they usually use staves or bows, but some of them do use swords, specifically the fencer. Because of their high agility and speed, the best classes for them are assassins and archers and stuff like that, so they go more on the magic and intelligent side than brawl. They're more brain than brawl, is what I'm trying to say. For classes, you don't have to specifically do like archer or mage. There is white mage, red mage, summoner, elementalist. For archers, there is sniper, archer, and so many different classes. So you don't really have to choose. I would recommend going through like a list of Viera classes if you really want to go for like an actual class. And for outfits, even though Vieras are super diverse in outfits, they do have a theme. Fencers specifically don't have that much clothing, while snipers and archers do have like a little bit more clothing, more veils and stuff like that, while mages like white mage and red mage and stuff like that, they usually wear robes or like robe-like outfits. Assassins always have like their face and everything covered because they're an assassin. Elementalists also have a horn on their heads for some reason. And kind of like the elementalists, they sometimes do have tattoos. Specifically in the elementalists ones, I would recommend if you do get tattoos, I would give white tattoos. Their hair is also usually pretty long, going into like a ponytail, like a sharp end or two ends, but you don't really have to make it tall. I'm just saying, like, they usually, from all the Viera art have seen, they usually have long hair. Anyway, I realized just talking about it's not gonna do that much, so why not show you guys by giving you an example of me drawing myself as a Viera? Why not? So when I drew myself as a Viera, I definitely knew I wanted to give myself the piercings that I have. Luckily for me, some Vieras do have piercings, so I decided to give myself the piercings that I wanted. And I wanted to give myself the little heart thing next to my left eye, but I realized, Vieras don't really have tattoos, but I realized from the Elementalists, they do have white tattoos sometimes. So I gave myself a white version of the heart tattoo that I have. I just made it more detailed and a little bit more tribal. But I did make myself a mix of like a white mage and a summoner, because those two are my favorite classes. So I wanted to incorporate those to my version. And honestly, I'm actually really proud of it. I think it came out really nice. Obviously, I do have some mistakes, but it was really fun gender bending myself, though. It was something I really don't do that much. But like, my character is more on the feminine side, so that wasn't really that hard. I just gave myself a little bit of a longer hair. I obviously gave myself the big-ass ears. But my character already has big-ass ears because I do have an elf character. And it was actually really fun. I don't really get to draw characters like this that often, so it was really fun to put like a lot of detail into one character. But I wish I could have done more detail, but I really didn't. Anyway, that should have probably ended by now. if you do draw yourself as a Viera, please tag me in it on Instagram or Twitter. My Instagram is The Lunatic Artist, and my Twitter is Lunatic Shazbon. If you do draw yourself as a Viera from this video, please tag me in it. That'd be amazing, and I'd love to see it. But anyways, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. That'd be great. Thanks. You don't really have to. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and all my other social medias are in the description below, so please go check it out. But as always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.